Besties, we have all seen this video. And all the girlies had one question. We need the makeup tutorial. And in today's video, that's exactly what I'm doing. She finally dropped the tutorial and I'm gonna go through it and see what it looks like on a, you know, a chocolate girly. I wanna see if it's so as it was on the video, you know? So, buckle up, subscribe, and let's get straight into this video. Her first step, she goes in with a primer, but one thing that I found a little bit odd is she primes her face with a brush. I don't usually use brushes. You guys know I'm a sponge girly, but I've got this cute little brush. Be Mine. Wait, where is it actually from? Hold on. Brush Candy it's called. Is that the brand? I think that's the brand. It says it here. So I'm gonna use this as my brush because I don't be using them. So let's see. Such cute packaging. Ooh, so soft. Okay, so I'm gonna use this for the majority of my makeup. Miss Leah goes in with primer. So I don't know if she puts it on her face or she puts it directly on the brush, but I'm gonna just use the primer. This is a tester, guys. So I'm gonna put it on my face a little bit and then use the brush. This brush is so fluffy. I'm so glad they sent it to me. So next up on Miss Leah's routine is eyebrows, and I don't have the exact product she's using, but I'm using like some of the ones she has if I have them. If not, I'm improvising. And my favorite like eyebrow gel is this Got To Be Glue one. It's for your edges. It does not work for your edges, besties. I have 4C hair, it does not work. So I just use it for my brows. It gets the job done. I also use the Makeup Revolution one, which works a little bit better sometimes. She's literally just brushing through her brows. Honestly guys, how would you react if you got a video that got 54 million views? That is insane. Like, I've had like a million views before, but 54 million is just insane. Like 54 million people seeing your face. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know what you guys would feel. I don't know. Okay, bestie, so her next step is foundation. She's using the Charlotte Tilbury one. I don't have it. I have this e.l.f. one, which people say is sometimes a good dupe for Charlotte Tilbury. So I'm going to use it. I'm not a big fan of this foundation, but her base is very glowy. I don't have glowy foundations except from this one. So this just should tell you all you need to know. Also, this is my winter shade. Yeah. Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. One thing I will say is about this foundation, it's just so easy to blend. Like, look at that already. Blended. She looks good. One thing she did say is she doesn't put product like under her eyes because she blends it in afterwards, which I completely forgot. So we're just gonna take away the foundation there. And we're just gonna pray that it doesn't get cakey. That's why you watch the whole video, guys. Okay, she's gone on to concealer, and you guys know I love this concealer. It's the same one as the one she's using. I love this Maybelline concealer because it's just so good. Also, it's just satisfying to use. I think all the girlies love this concealer. Her placement is basically like the bridge of her nose. I'm gonna go in more because my nose is a little bit bigger than hers. Well, just where she put it. I've never seen anyone place concealer down here before. That's what she's done. And then just the top of her head like this. I think that's everywhere. She's just going in and blending all this concealer out. And she kind of went in here too, where she conceals. So I'm just going to do the same thing, you know? See if it looks cute. I do love this concealer so much, so I'm glad it's this one. She's going in with a Fenty bronzer. I'm going in with a madebymitchell curve case. I literally love this one so much. I think this is... I have no clue what palette it is, but I'll put it on the screen for you guys. I think I might go for this one, actually. I don't want to go too dark. Maybe the lightest one, I think. And I'm just going to go in all the places she's gone. So right here. And I've changed my brush because she uses the other brush to blend in afterwards, so she doesn't have to put more concealer on, which is so clever. Hack. Just putting it on the edges of her forehead, all the way down, basically, to here. And just blending this all out. It looks so good already, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. She puts the excess like here, on the tip of her nose. Not the base, the tip. Okay, now we're on blush. I'm gonna use the same curve case, and we're just gonna put in everywhere she put, which was just tops here, so the tip of the nose again, the eyelid. She said the outside of the eyelids this time, like that. And yeah, I think that's all she placed it, so I'm just going to blend this out now. Really, really glad I used the madebymitchell curve case for this because it just blends so seamlessly and it also has pigment. This is kind of like underpainting. She goes in and goes with that same brush she used before, but not adding any more concealer and just going over it, blending all those places over it. It's coming together, and you can see it's coming together a bit more now, which I love, because before I was looking a bit too much like a ghost. I'm glad we've got some colour in my face now. She then goes in with the Givenchy powder, and girl, if I had it, I would use it. I do not have that. So we are using Makeup Revolution. I've been using this powder for years, absolute years, and I love it. So it's just a bit orange, which I like. It brightens up my face a little bit more. I just like it. It's yellow, guys. Anyway, she's going in the tip over here, and she's not leaving it to bake, so I'm not going to leave it to bake either. She's just setting it in with the little triangle tip, which I love these. Whoever thought of this is a genius, like genius. I'm glad these came into my life because I've not stopped using them ever since. Now, Miss Girl did not mention baking it anywhere else, but I'm guessing she baked all the areas where she put concealer, so I'm just going to go ahead and bake those because I know my face. If I leave anything unbaked, we're going to have a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and bake those too. Well, not bake because we're not leaving it, but you know what I mean. You guys know, right? Okay guys, so now she goes in with the rest of the bake that's left in her little container, and she dusts off the rest of her face, which I think is clever. I hate wasting, especially bake, because when it's gone, you will be crying about it. She's using a Scott Barnes makeup palette. I'm using my Makeup Revolution eyeshadow because I literally love her. The colours in this are so pigmented. I love it so much. You know, set everything. When she put the contour, that's what she said, so I'm gonna do it. I love this. Can you see? I am feeling myself already, and I'm not even done. Going in with a blush, and I'm using the same palette. I'm just using this pink right here because I just love it so much mixed with this pink. These two, favourite. Look how much comes off the brush. She's just going in the same areas where she put blush, which I'm gonna do the same. Okay, she's contouring her nose with freckles. She's using a like makeup palette. I'm gonna use this freckle brush that I got off TikTok shop or Temu. I can't remember which one, but I'm just gonna go in. She literally says all you have to do is go in on the sides to make that like contoured line. And I've never tried this, so I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like. Look at it. It already looks so good. Look at me. I look good. You guys know the patting trick with the freckles. You always have to go in with the triangle blender and pat those freckles in to make them a bit less spot-like. They are way more muted now. They look so much better. Okay, Miss Girl's going in with her setting spray. I'm going in with my favourite setting spray. This is the Maybelline. Did I just put makeup on my shirt? I hope no. But this is the Maybelline setting spray. I love her. I've been using her for so long, and she's drugstore, so she's affordable. But she goes and sprays a generous amount, so I'm gonna do the same. You know, I don't know what I was gonna say there, but can't forget the neck. Now to dry it. Guys, she is using a little highlighter. I'm using the same palette as I used before because it's just so good. So I'm going to use this one and the gold one at the top. And I just love gold highlight. I'm obsessed with it. And she's using like a pinky silver highlight. I'm not going to use that because I just love gold highlight and I'm wearing gold jewellery. Come on now. So I'm just going to go in the same areas. I love that we're still using highlight in 2024 because I love highlight. Like, I'm not one of those girls that are like, highlight should stay in blah blah blah. No, highlight is gorgeous. She's so good, and plus it just makes your skin look so golden. Who doesn't like looking shiny, golden and gorgeous, you know? This is her last step of base, and she basically gets a really white highlighter. I'm gonna use the same palette, I know, don't judge me. She's using a very white highlighter and going in the inner corners, and she actually does go in on her lips here, right here, and look at that highlight, gorgeous. And she goes in the corner of her eyes. I told you it was a good palette. You really don't need a lot of this palette. It just I just love makeup. It enhances those beautiful features that all of you have. Oh, I don't know why I've gone all orange. Ignore that, guys. All done with the base. We're now going in with like a brown eyeliner, which I really, really love because I've recently switched to a brown liner and she's using a brown eyeliner too. And it's just made a difference in my makeup. It looks so much softer, so much cuter. Don't get me wrong, I do love a black eyeliner too, but I feel like a brown one just makes you look like, you know? I don't know how to explain it, guys. But we're just gonna go in. It goes on the outer corner of her eye only with this eyeliner, so I'm gonna do that too. This eyeliner is also from TikTok shop. I don't know what my addiction is. Okay guys, I order a lot of stuff from there. I'm gonna stop, I promise. She's using, I don't know what mascara. I'm gonna use the Sky High one. This is my favorite mascara right now. I am loving a lot of the Maybelline products. This is also brown and she goes in and like does that, like that kind of motion with her eyelashes. So I'm gonna do that. I have baby lashes, guys, so you probably won't even see these. Like I try really hard with them, but they don't like me. So we don't try and push them too hard. Guys, I literally tried my hardest with my eyelashes. They don't want to be seen. I don't know if she did bottom eyelashes. She didn't say, so I'm going to leave them as they are and go on to the last step, which is lips. And you guys know I love lips. She uses only lip liners for her lips, which is insane to a lip gloss girly, but I'm going to trust the process. So she's using a lip liner that's 2 shades darker than her lips. Well, her skin tone, so I'm gonna do that too. I used the wrong lip liner first. She uses the brown one. I used the wrong one, guys. This is the one that's a few shades darker than my skin tone. So she just goes on the outside of her lips. Now we're gonna go in with this one and like blend it all in. I don't know where that came from, but anyway, let's do that. Okay guys, that is the lips done. I literally love the look so much. I am gonna take out my little clips and show you guys the end result and, you know, do a little comparison. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of me following Leah's tutorial. I love the makeup. I think it's 10 out of 10, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos, bestie. Add me on Instagram and TikTok, which TikTok is .Nancy.chelenje and Instagram is Nancy.chelenje if you guys want to see more content. But yeah, I'll see you guys I'll see you guys on Wednesday for a new video, besties. Bye! Love you guys.